Welcome. This is Judy, and we're back again with our Plants vs. Zombies walkthrough, giving out my tips and tricks as we play through here. And we just finished the night levels, and I'm ready to head into level 3-1 of adventure. So let's get right into it. These are pool levels, and he's gonna come out and tell us the same thing he told us again because we went out of the level. Anyway, looks like zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms because they fall asleep during the day. Isn't that just dandy? Alright. So yes. So notice we have this new zombie. He's got a little rubber ducky. This guy can swim in the water. So you gotta also cover the water lanes, which is what our lily pads are for. You have to plant a lily pad to plant anything else on top of a lily pad, so just be aware of that. So that costs 25 sun. So and usually that the middle rows are slower to start than the other rows, so it's more important to get your outside rows defended before you start worrying about planting lily pads and getting that covered. But anyway, you'll see. So gotta have sun, so you take your sunflower. Gonna take a pea shooter, gonna take a lily pad. Those are absolutely essential for this level. Now I'm gonna go back to using my potato mines as my starter. You've seen me do that before we started playing around on the night levels. They are an excellent way to take out the first few zombies without having to waste your time saving up 100 sun to plant the pea shooters, and gives you time to get more sunflowers out. I'm going to take out walnut. They can work great on the lily pads to slow the forward roll of zombies. And I guess I'll take a snow pea and a cherry bomb. Now see, I could take repeaters, but they're just so expensive. And if I'm going to take an expensive shooter, I'd rather take the snow peas, to be honest, because they slow things down. I mean, yeah, this will kill faster, but slowing down sometimes makes a bigger difference in my eyes. Plus it's a little bit cheaper, and this is a really low level pool thing, and we know how I feel about chompers if you've watched any of the other videos where I've talked about that. So let's just go. Alright, so of course prioritize getting your sun. Now you can't plant sun here in the pool unless you put down the lily pads. So what I usually do is try to do at least 3 rows deep on both sides of the sun. And later, if I have time, I might put some in the back of the pool, but you don't usually wind up with enough time to fool with that. And don't forget, when you're putting potato mines out, you got to put them far enough back so they can charge up, because they're not armed when you first put them down. Gotta get the arming. Alright, let's get the sun out here. Come on, sun. And this one's almost ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop him out for him. And see, it's charged now with the little blinking red light. Kablooey! Spud out, it says. Spud out! Alright, now whichever row comes next, I'll go ahead and stick a pea shooter down because I have enough sun now. I could even put a snow pea out. Might be a good way to go since, yeah, why not? Since I've got enough sun to do it. So I may not wind up putting out any regular pea shooters, we'll see. I do like snow peas as a preference. Okay, we're trying to get this done here. But we got guys in both rows, so let's see if that's enough time for it to charge. If not, we'll take him out some other way. Might not be. Of course, he might take a bite or two out of it, and then it'll blow him up, so that's what we'll hope for. Nope, there, yep. See, he took a couple bites out of that. He didn't have time to chew all the way through. Whoosh! Perfect. Now we can start working on the pool, because we've got enough here to like hopefully take care of the middle for a few minutes. We'll go ahead and use snow peas in the pool too. It'll just make my life easier. If you got enough sun going on, you can totally do that. Alright, perfect. Now I have at least one snow pea in every row. And if I want to, I could put some more sun across the pool, which I might do. Because, you know, me and my loving of abundance of sunshine. Just put a couple rows. And then it's highly useful to put walnuts in the pool. So I'm going to put them right there. Then you don't have to worry about anything climbing around back here, chewing on anything. You just lock them. And hopefully that thing will finish charging before he gets in too close and starts. Yeah, he's about to die. Never mind. And you can tell they're about to die because they lose their arm. If you hadn't noticed that previously, and I know I haven't mentioned it. So once you see their arm fall off, then you're like, ah, they're about to die. So with these guys, the hat finally falls off, and then they start getting shot at, and then the arm falls off, and ta-da. Alright, time to put some more back up in the pool here. And I meant to put that over here where he was, and I slicked it in the wrong spot, so give me a second. There we go. Alright, we're in pretty good stead. We shouldn't be having any trouble. These are all low B zombies. And I probably didn't even need to put that lily pad there because I need to be working on adding... Oops! Why did I put... Oh, I did the thing I told you not to do. I put two snow peas in the same row. I was talking and not paying attention. I'm obviously not on my game today. Because I've been making goofy mistakes. I should have put regular pea shooters because there was no reason to waste that extra 75 sun, although except for the whole I have a ridiculous amount of sun thing. So it wasn't obviously a big problem, but it could have been if I had less sun. And I needed that sun. I was like, oops, I'm wasting sun on pea shooters here. Snow peas. So, anyway. Do as I say, not as I do sometimes. I screwed up. Okay, so that walnut almost dead, but it's okay because that level's over. And this is a squash. See the mean face? They are hilarious. Listen to the noise they make when they actually get used. You put them on the ground wherever, and they sit there until a zombie comes close, and then they go, hey, you're not allowed to be here, and they stomp them. They're awesome. Alright, so I'll definitely pull the squash out for you to see. They're very useful against football zombies and buckethead zombies if you can get them put out. So, oops, I don't know why I did that. I always try to put the sun first. But we'll do this. Okay, so now... Alright. I want my starter potato mine. And I want my snow pea. Now last time I didn't really even have time to get rows out. And you can put out more than one snow pea. You just... If you have an option that's cheaper, it makes sense to use the cheaper option. But if I just don't even drag it with me, then it won't matter, and it may be better to have a cherry bomb with me because of these tough guys. So let's just do it this way. So now when I put out more than one snow pea, it'll just because I don't have another shooter to put out, so I have to spend the sun. But you saw I had enough sun, so there you go. So everything is a little bit flexible. No, not yet. I have the urge to put my lily pads down, but I don't have the sun out yet. I do like the music in this game. I know I said that before on another video, but I do. This is a very well crafted game. No doubt about it. Okay, I might start putting lily pads down now. Okay, is that ready? Almost. There we go. Alright. Bing, bing, bing. Alright, and now I've got enough sun with one more sun click to start putting out snow peas. So we're going to put one in the next row that pops out, which is this guy. And then we're going to try to get them all the way across like before. And I'm going to be slapping down lily pads as fast as I can get them in the pool here. And in fact, I may go ahead and put a squash in the front row so you can see how they work. And then I'll put a walnut there after the squash jumps off. Oops, might want that. I'm thinking about the squash and not looking at my board here. You gotta keep your focus sometimes. I get distracted. Oops. And I let this guy wander up. I'm letting my mind wander. That's not good. Alright. That was a total waste of a cherry bomb, but whatever. I have ADD, which I may have mentioned on one of my other videos, and sometimes I get very distractible and I'm not focusing super well for some reason. So let's show you how a squash works. So I'm going to put him right there in the path of that zombie. And he's gonna do his thing. Listen to the cute noise. And I'll talk right over top of it. Aha! Mini games are unlocked. Yay! I will have to show you the mini game menu. Alright, I may have overdone the lily pads here, and it would probably behoove me to finish putting out my snow peas. Alright, I think we've got plenty of lily paddage going on here. And I may not bother putting more sun in the pool either. We'll see. Depends on my mood. I seem to be doing okay on the sun front, so maybe overkill, like to the nth degree. Yeah, I'm more efficient when I'm just playing. But because I'm talking to you and thinking about what I want to teach you while I'm playing, my ADD brain can get distracted. And here goes, and I did it again. I'm talking right over top of the little noise he makes. Anyway, do you hear him go, hmm? Like, hey, you're not supposed to be there. So, they're cute. And if I put one back here, he can spot the one in front and jump over the walnut, I think, if I remember right. So, let's see if he'll do that. Well, that one died before it got all the way up to him. Ouch. But anyway, yeah, the ADD brain, it is very distractible. Trust me. And because I've played this so many times, I don't need to pay super close attention to play it, but it's still good to like be actually kind of noticing what the hell is going on. Alright, Buckethead will definitely get all the way up there, so let's see if I remembered that right or not. Are you gonna die or are you gonna chew my plant? There you go. I'm probably gonna have to blow him up if it doesn't jump over top of that. And to do the blowing up of the pool guy, I would have to put this cherry bomb over here because I can't put it down without a lily pad. Nope, he got him. There we go. See? He jumped over the walnut. I thought I remembered that right. So that's actually useful for the pool level, the pool area. Because then if something gets all the way up to the walnut, you can just kill it. And that saves you from having to, here, I'm going to blow him up. That saves you from having to worry about how many shooters you have back here. I'm going to Alright, so yes, I don't need more sun than what I've got out, because obviously. So sometimes I just overkill things and for just, that's what I'm used to doing, but it's obviously not necessary to the nth degree that I do it sometimes. So you can take my advice on how much sun to leave on the ground with a grain of salt and make your own choices about that. Well, I might hold off because there are some football zombies in here somewhere. And I don't want that to be recharging when I need it. I was gonna just smash him with a squash, but meh. All these frozen peas will get him, hopefully. Snow peas, do your job. Yep, got him. Problem is, as you've noticed, the guys behind him aren't taking hits because whoever's in front is taking all the hits, so they can sneak up on you depending on how many are in a row. So that's also a danger of if the zombies are like, if there's a whole bunch of them clustered together, they can be hard to take out fast enough before they get to your plants. So if you see a big cluster, that's a good time to use cherry bombs and stuff like that. Or squash will take out a cluster if they're close enough together. Ooh, he got the cone that he's supposed to. Alright, so see, it might take out both. Nope, he wasn't close enough. But if they were close enough, it would have. I'm just gonna take out those 3 rows there. Because that was annoying, wasn't it? Crazy zombies. And just so they can't get to my plants. I stuck that walnut there. Now, oh, here's something I meant to teach you. They're chewing the walnut, so I can plant this behind them, and when it goes up, if they're still alive, it will blow them up from there. So, but nope, they were dead before you get to see it. So I'll have to try to remember to teach you that at some other point. But that does work. If that would have come all the way out of the ground while they were standing there, they would have blown up, and they wouldn't have been able to eat it because they were eating the thing in front of them. So you plant it right under their feet, and that works. Now here's your triple shooter, and these are fun, especially in the pool levels. They shoot in 3 rows at a time. 3 Peters. They're cute, but they're expensive. Look how expensive they are, $3.25. So this may be a time to really go for that overkill of the sun. Okay, and this guy, Snorkel Zombie, he is a problem because when he jumps in the pool, he goes underwater and he doesn't pop up until he runs into the first lily pad or whatever's in the water. So he will start chewing because he's stealth snuck up on your stuff. So he is weak though, like not hard to kill. So I mean, whatever. But anyway, you'll see. Okay, sunflower, lily pad, mandatory. I might take the squash out to smush these guys with. I want to show you the 3 Peters. Definitely want walnuts on a pool level. Definitely like my potato mines for starting with. And then that leaves me 1 more slot. So I don't have any really big scary guys in here right now, just the weak ones. So I don't care if I have a cherry bomb, and I think I'd rather have a snow pea. So let's take the snow pea. And you'll get to see how this walks. So again, because these are super expensive, I may actually go with the overboardage on the sunflowers this time and put some in the pool too. And I could even go 4 deep, but that's just that starts the shooting so far away, so close rather to where the zombies are. Yeah, I don't like to go 4 deep. I'd rather put them in the pool. So, all right, let's get him dead. Now, let's think about these 3 Peters for a minute. The most advantageous place to put them is right here and right here so that they can shoot across the 3 lanes. And you can put as many of them in the same row as you want so that they're covering like that. And I will definitely show you that when we get there. And also, of course, if you put them in the pool, then they're covering this lane, this lane, this lane, or this lane, this lane, this lane. So you have to decide what is the best strategy for placing them. But again, like I said, this is the best place to put them. A couple, 2 or 3 deep here, and you got really good coverage of your whole board. But again, they're expensive, so you have to also decide, well, gosh, am I covering my whole board with the crazy expensive plants, or am I hurrying and putting snow peas down? What I'm going to do is use a squash to mush him and try to save up and get some three-peaters out here. And then, so yeah, the potato mine will charge while be up while the squash is charging, and vice versa. So that I can murder off everybody that way, and then the squash will be charged before he gets all the way up here, and or this three-peater will take him down. There you go. See, it's got 3-lane coverage now with 1 planting. Nice. Three-peaters are nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start putting my lilies down. Lily pads. Alright, and now we have one on the other side. So now we literally have a pea in every row. And this will keep shooting him until he gets about right here, and then it can't hit him anymore. So if he passes that point, we can squash him. Because I'm just going to watch him right now because I'm busy trying to collect sun. Now the lovely advantage of, let's put some sun here too. The lovely advantage of bringing the snow peas out with these guys is that if I put a snow pea in every row, then of course everything slows down, and I'm not gonna let him get that close to my three-peater. Everything slows down, and so you can take advantage of that and not have to put as many three-peaters out. So you just choose whatever you think will work better for you. But I'm putting out this extra sun so I can have enough sun power for all these three-peaters. Oops, and like that. Boy. Shoot. Should have saved the squash for this guy. And he is getting shot by the three-peaters on this side, so it's not like he's getting nothing. But shoot right through that. There we go. Yeah, so he's getting dead. But I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the frozen peas in the middle to slow down people coming up the pool lanes. Now watch your snorkeler. So he's not getting hit yet until he sticks his head up out of the water. There he is. Now he's getting hit. So because he's weak, he got killed pretty quickly, but they can be a nuisance sometimes. Alright, so we should be alright now. I don't want to go too crazy with three-peaters because if you get them too far ahead, as you know, the zombies can sneak up and start chewing things, but I will put some walnuts in front of them as soon as they pop back up for me. Alright, so that may be all the three-peaters I decided to put out. Let's see. Depends on how fast I get my sun power back and if I can get some frozen stuff out here, snow peas. I may actually do this. Put some more sun right there and then dig up this row behind it. Hey! Get off my three-peaters. Sneaks. As I was saying, I may dig up right there and put a snow pea behind so that it'll slow them down in that row. Because you obviously want to protect these 2 rows with that many three-peaters in there. Because if they chew one of your plants up, you just lost 3 rows of shooting power. That's no good. And you can also, of course, put them in the pool and just get more three-peating glory going on. So these outside lanes don't have snow peas yet, but obviously I'm going to have time to put them because this is the final wave already. get the idea. Now you know how 3 Peters work. And see, this time I needed all that slants. Yeah, so they're just really expensive plants. So for that reason, I don't play with them a whole lot. They're nice. I mean, I would like but you have to remember, you only have a certain number of slots. So are they as useful as you want them to be for the expense and the room they take up and the way that they're best utilized? And they're only shooting a single regular P in each lane. So yeah, I mean, they're nice, they're cute, they're useful, but are they more useful than just planting a whole row of regular ones several times? I don't know. And also, even if I just had regular pea shooters out here, they would only cost me 300 to have the same firepower per row. Of course, then they would cost me 300 in this row also, and this row also. So this is less expensive overall, but you can see how long it takes you to build up that much sun. So anyway, these are the things you have to think about. There's a lot of, well, does this work better than that, or does that work better than this? I mean, and there's all of them, a lot of different ways to make valid choices that work. Anyway, this guy you can put him in the front of the pool and he grabs people in, pulls them under, and I believe he's called Strangle Kelp. He's only 25 sun. Tangle Kelp. Yeah, close. Tangle Kelp. But yeah, it'll pull whatever zombie pops into the pool underwater. So I would try to use some of them for you. Alright, so now let's look at what we got to combat with here. Snorkel zombies, which it's nice to have Tangle Kelps, grab those sometimes. Buckethead zombies, we know how tough those are. We know what the newspaper zombies do. Once the newspaper gets knocked loose, they start running faster. Conehead zombies, a little bit tougher than the regular zombies. And then, of course, pole vaulting zombie. Now, pole vaulting zombie is always a pain in the butt because he runs so fast. So he'll get into your plants before you want him to. So we know we like to trip him up with potato mines. Or I do anyway. So let's get our sunflower. Let's get our lily pad. I'm going to take squash and potato mines, both of which are helpful with these guys. Take our walnut, which are also helpful for that, and also, as we know, I like them in the pool level. I'm going to take the Tangle Kelp so I can show you how it works. Not necessarily because I need it yet. Although, if a buckethead goes in the pool, these are ideal way to get rid of them. Okay. So now I need something to shoot with. Do I want to try 3 Peters again, or do I want to just do my normal snow peach? I think I'm going to go with snow peach. I mean, I could do regular pea shooters, but yeah, snow pea's better. Even though they're a little more expensive, so they take a little longer to get all the way out. Anyway, feel pretty good about that. I would love to have one more slot so we could pull out a cherry bomb too, just for emergencies, but you work with what you got. But that is what I would take if I wasn't trying to show you this Tangle Kelp. Because we really just don't need the Tangle Kelp this level. But I like to show you as soon as the game gives me something to show you. So we're working with it. And the normal pool strategy, I start off by either squashing or potato mining the first several zombies that come out so that I have time to build up my sun. I'll put the 3 rows here. I might or might not put some sun in the pool, so that depends on how far into the sun gathering I've gotten by the time I'm ready to do that. So most of these decisions, you just make them on the fly, in case you haven't figured that out. You're like, do I do this? Do I do that? And I probably normally would have just potato mined him, but I had enough sun right that second, so I just stuck out a snow pea. Now when going to start thinking about putting down lily pads, so in case something comes in the pool, we can snag them. Although tangle kelps are also useful for, of course, snagging stuff that might pop into the pool. In fact, that may be how I show you that, how to use them. Alright, I think we're gonna just squash this row here. There, did you hear him that time make that noise? I wasn't talking over top of it. Ah. I hate vaulting zombies. They're always a pain in the butt. They really are. We'll get garlic eventually, and I love trying to use garlic, but they make me have to use double garlic, and anyway, you'll see when we get there. Alright, let's start protecting the pool. Alright, so I do actually want to put out a little bit more sun because this is just not building up as fast as I want. Because I'd really rather be able to get this put down as quick as possible. You want to trip them as early in the row as you can, just because that way you slow them down faster. Now, of course, I have snow peas out, so that slows everything down, which is a good thing. Yeah, I'm trying to plant it in the water, dang it. It was like, you can't plant it there. I was like, well, I didn't mean to click there. See, he's getting way too close to the plant before he dies. I just don't like that. If I hadn't tripped him at that very front one, he would have gotten almost all the way on top of it and started chewing the thing. Alright, so let's show you a strangle kelp. Put it in the water, and the first zombie that gets to it will get yanked right under the water. Bye-bye! But see, now he's gone. So if you want to have that happen again, you have to plant a whole new strangle kelp, or tangle kelp. Yeah, so, I mean, they're obviously useful in an emergency to take down something that's there and you need it out of the way, but I'm going to put those there in case I feel the need to put a squash down. Because in case you noticed the other time, the squash will jump over the walnut and get the whatever's chewing on the walnut. So if he starts getting on my nerves, I'll just squish him. There's a snorkel zombie. Get ready to pop his head up. For the pool. Okay, and here comes the bucket head, and I'm probably gonna have to squash him because they just take forever to kill. I might go ahead and finish the rows of the pool now. Now I have way overkill sun, which is typical, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. What can I say? Alright, I'll put one right there because I see the bucket head zombie. Of course, I could just tangle kelp his blood. Alright, let's see if he eats that plant. Nope, we got him good. See how long it took to kill that bloody bucket head? Very annoying. Oh, and I didn't trip him, but the snow peas are freezing him, so that's and because there's two of them, I took him out fairly well, so that works. So let's try to get these buggers 3 deep, and yeah, we should probably be alright. Without worrying too much about any of these guys. I'm gonna just Let's let the snow peas take him out. Coinage. And if he gets too close to this one, I'll just squash him. Squash him. So see, this is really not too bad. Yeah, he's not gonna go down. So mush him. Flat. I mean, that's pretty much it. Well, we got 3 flags on this level, so we got this big round, and then we got one more big round coming at the end. There's really not anything else to do. I mean, I could put more of everything down, but there's not really a lot of point. Southern. Just like, yeah, just sit here. I mean, technically, putting out another row would kill everything a little bit faster. I mean, extra P damage is extra P damage, so I guess I can. They're starting to chew that walnut up. Problem is, they're so far forward that somebody will start chewing on them, and then it's just annoying to me. Him, he just jumped over it because it's so far forward. He might actually eat that one. Yep. So yeah, that's why I really don't like to plant that far. So I could just walnut everything. I mean, you know, that's what they're there for. Just put that there just so he can chew on it. I don't think it'll come up quick enough to blow him up. Boom. Yeah, let's take that out. Go away. Alright. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna put walnuts in front of everybody at this point, since I've got everything so far forward. It's really no good to have plants super far up in the rows where they can just get chewed on so much. Collecting sun at this point is completely ridiculous, but I just do it automatically. I don't even think about it. I'm literally not thinking about the sun. I'm just clicking on it. It's just a habit. It's a good habit, so I don't try to dissuade myself from doing it. It's like my brain just goes, oh look, click on it. Click, 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 click. And we'll literally have Pavlov's brain. For the sun. Okay, there's another big wave coming very soon. I would dig these up and fix them, except for I don't have time before the big wave comes. And I would like to put one right there. And oh, I hate when they do that. See how they popped up in the middle of the pool? So when he eats that down, I'm going to take a tangle kelp to his butt. Come on, hurry up. Thank you. And if I put another lily down, I can squash that butthole right there. Squash, he'll get both of them. Yes, take them down. All right. And this is the key to Dave's shop. Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave's car key. Now I can go to the shop. Hey, you found my car key. You know what that means. Crazy Dave's Twiddly Dinkies is open for business. Awesomeness. Have a look, see if you can't find something you like. And I will explain, oops. Alright, so he will explain if I mouse over it, but I will explain all these things to you on the next video, because I just realized I let that recording go a bit longer than I like to. I try to keep these about 30 minutes, so this one's running 40 right now. So we're gonna go to the main, gonna go to the main menu real quick. Oh, it's a specialty level. I don't want to read that yet. So hold that thought. They're so cute. Stop. I'm gonna go to the main menu. Okay, main menu. Alrighty. Oh, and I meant to show you the mini games. Okay, so yeah, I got caught up and just keep on playing there. Not paying attention to the time, not paying attention to the, I wanted to go out and show you mini games. So I will come on the next video and show you mini games, and then we'll go play that specialty level, and I'll show you the shop. Not necessarily in that order I just said. We'll figure it out. Anyway, if you're enjoying my channel, subscribe and or click that little notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.